don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. I'm with you in the light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold. Live the truth. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. I'm with you in the shadows start to grow in the places that you know. There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold. Live the truth. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. I'm with you in the
Almost forgot to plug my headphones in. Good morning, folks. Welcome. My name is Ferronox. And I need to turn down my music, probably. It looks fine. I need to turn down my headphones, probably. Good morning, folks. Today we're going to be pirate hunting. I'm going to start, let me just preface this stream with one or two announcements. I'm going to start trying to go live first thing in the morning from now on. That means morning for me, so God knows when I'll actually be going live any given day. And I will be trying to stream for 2 to 4 hours, followed by house chores and other work. So, we'll see. If I got a day where I don't have to do anything or everything's already done, I might stream longer. Today we're going to stream for a couple of hours and get a good test on this, but I'm going to try to start going live every day because I just feel like I need to. Second announcement. Shit's rough in America for trans people. I don't want to talk about it today. If it comes up, we might have a brief couple of comments. I'm going to shut that down. I'm already stressed enough about this shit. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But mutual aid is more important than ever for everybody, because the shit that's affecting trans people is the same shit that's causing Discord and Twitch to require government ID for shit. And it's all connected. So it is imperative you support the people that you want to see thrive. That means supporting this channel. That means supporting your other channels that you enjoy watching. That means supporting the person on the street panhandling for dollar bills outside of Aldi. That means supporting unhoused black marginalized gender people on Blue Sky. Whatever have you, mutual aid is important. Help people out. To that extent, I am once again, haven't stopped, but once again, offering naming rights to any of the facilities that I have built pursuant to the document for supporting the channel in the subs command. $30 or $100 to a mutual aid fundraiser on Blue Sky, or that you can link me to in my DMs on Blue Sky or in Discord, and I'll let you name something that I've built in Elite. I'll probably repeat this stuff. Right now, I think the only people hearing it are the people who are watching the VOD. But thank you for listening. I'm gonna go kill shit now. Party invitations are open. You can use the party command. No, the party command doesn't do that. It directs you to where I am in Final Fantasy. So you can ignore that part, but you can redeem the join party or join voice redeems that I actually probably do need to turn back on because I did not do that. The stipulation here, I actually need to go to my private group, is that you have come into the Discord and accepted the Elite Dangerous role and posted in the Elite Dangerous section. So there is the points cost as well as you need to be in the Discord. And then I will accept folks into my private group where I will be. So before I do anything else, I need to switch to that. I also need to unmute the game. That would help. I am stressed. I am not okay. I have coffee. And I just want to go kill shit. So that's what I'm going to fucking do. I'm still fundraising for my periodontal treatment. If you are following and have email alerts turned on, you'll have seen that. I'm still fundraising for a computer, hopefully before things get too expensive, just so we have a modern build that isn't 12 years old in this house that can actually run games. And so on and so forth. I'm going to head to this hazardous resource extraction site, and we're going to go kill pirates and chill. I also have to make the phone call today to set up my next appointment because Papa Shieldwolf has told me that I need to go ahead and schedule that, and he's going to cover what I haven't fundraised already, because that is important. The crowns and such that I need afterwards are not nearly as important. Okay, I think that's all the shit that I need to say out of the way. Now I can just chill and kill shit. And that's all I want to do. As all I want to do is chill, and kill pirates. I guess I should pop into... There we go. I'm going to listen to my Deltarune / Undertale playlist today because it's a nice mix of good battle themes and calming songs. And I kind of need that today. Okay, that's there, so folks can see it. That number is tracking my GoFundMe for my dental care, which is linked in the document, the incentives document in the subs command. Anything raised through that or through the Ko-Fi toward my dental stuff, anything raised in that toward my dental stuff counts toward the $260 raised, or whatever it was, through Ko-Fi for more Monstrum, which will happen eventually. Okay, where are the pirates? Come on. I am specifically looking for certain pirates. If they're not a mission target, I'm not killing them. Unless I have nothing better to do. We are flying the new Kestrel, and I am using the shot cannons. I've been very much enjoying it. It is a challenge for me to fly. It is that much more of a challenge because I am not skilled with fixed weapons. And I'm learning how to deal with that. I'm killing this guy now because I don't want to be bored. Ooh, okay, well that works. I hate that. I mean, if I gotta shred you strictly with my corrosives, then I will. Oh my god. There we go. That'll do it. Are you the attacker or the attackee? You are the attacker. Yeah, I think I really like the Undertale playlist for combat in this game. Okay, you fled wherever the hell you were. That's probably a miner. Yep. Pirates were a lot. Oh, there we go. Pirates were a lot more numerous in here right before stream. I hate chaff. Okay, shields are almost down. That was not too bad. Except they're so slow. Moving on. Anaconda. What you got for me, Falk? You are a mission target. Let's get into range first. That's not what I meant to do. Oops. I gotta stop ramming. Got him. Okay. Pips to shields. I need to start using voice attack again. I need a better computer so I can just use all my programs without having to worry about shit. That'd be nice. What you got, Britta? Not a whole hell of a lot, huh? Damn it. What you got, Britta? Tag on your ass is what you got. I'll do it. Python. Miner. Okay. Fer-de-Lance. Probably not a miner. Worth it. You look like a miner with an escort crop. Oh, but not mission target, and I don't want to fight a wing of 3 right now. I'll wait until someone scans us again. Come on, give me somebody new. Give me somebody new and interesting. I got A-rated scanners for a reason. Come on. I want to fight a wing of 3. Ugh. What else is in there? Cobras? I can probably handle that. Let's try to get in close enough to hit them with the shot cannons first. Okay, next. Now y'all are here scanning me. Come on. One more volley. There we go. Over down. Round 3. There we go. Now who was scanning me? I don't want to fight Voltar. Mission target. I would prefer to fight bigger prey, please. You're a minor. God damn it. Wing of 3. Okay. That would help. That's gonna be me completing one of my missions. Are you trying to get away? Mm-hmm. We'll take a little heat. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay. That happens. Someone's shooting at him. A Cobra? Really? Okay. Mission target, I'll take it. Nope, that wasn't happening. There we go. I'm not good at fixed weapons, but I think I'm getting better. Thinking is the important part. Hopefully. Okay. Mission accomplished on one. I got 15 more kills to get the other. 13 more kills to get the other. What do you want? El Stretcho. Okay. You are not a mission target. You are also not a mission target. I don't like fighting vultures in this thing. Okay, we're gonna kill an asp. I swear most of the shield damage I take is just from ramming. Pirate Python? Pirate Python. Okay, one down. Why'd you have to be a vulture? Stop hitting me. No, fuck no. We'll be having none of that. Okay. I need to recharge for a minute. Whew. Look, you dropping your cargo. I don't want your cargo, bro. I want your life. I see gunfire. I see weapons fire. No, we still got to get in there. Done. Also a target. Target shields in half his hull. I'll take a little bit of temperature. Ooh, love me a Crusader. Wing of 3 though, and not a mission target. I ain't facing that right now. I still need my shields to recharge. You're part of that wing of 3, aren't you? And that'd be a really nice one to kill if they were mission targets. Who are you? Part of that wing. Okay. Find me someone else. Anyone else. At least get my shields back up before I go after a wing like that. Cobra. Miner? Not a miner. Gotcha. Send me some big things. I've seen one anaconda. That's weapons fire. Got him. Please, I would like something bigger than a Corsair. It's not in a wing. Oh well. Not a Corsair, Courier. Yeah, that's true, actually. Did I misspeak, or did I say exactly what I wanted to? Sometimes ramming is the best. Oh, wow, I'm nearly out of ammo in my multi-cannons. I've definitely been here too long. I am not good at fixed weapons. Oh, I thought one of them was dead, and I'm still up against 3 dudes. Shit. Cool, cool, cool. This might be a good one to run away from. Yeah, no, I think this is a good one to run away from. I don't have my multi-cannon ammunition, and they've torn down my shields. I kept running into shit. Go away. Go away. Get me out of their range. I can at least reload. Where are my multi-cannons? Let me fly face first into a rock while I'm reloading. That's good enough. No, it's not. Let's do more. Let's do more. I can hold more than that. There we go. Now, shields, please. Hello, Phoenix. It's nice to see you. Okay, shields, please. Yeah, y'all fight whatever you're fighting over there. I could probably hit and run this one guy. Got him. Moving on. Okay. Is that one's shields down already? It is. And it's almost dead. I should get it before that happens. There we go. Your turn. I didn't scan that guy. Oh well. Challenger, Crusader, these Alliance ships love to run face first into me. Which is definitely not preferred. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more, one more, one more. Nope. Ah! Okay. That's fine. Shields will recharge. Hello, dropship. Please don't be a miner. Hell yeah. Why are you dropping your cargo? I don't want your cargo. Yikes. Yeah. I gotta get into the habit of boosting to the left and right. I haven't started depending on these really nice thrusters yet. I keep ramming into shit. That was better. Why are your shields online? Who said you could have those? Ooh. I mean, that works. There weren't my shields, but that works. I'll take it. Okay, that's a nice selection. I don't know if I want to follow this guy, but I need to use the restrooms. Why don't, you know what? No one's going to attack me. It's fine. I will be right back. We're going to run an ad. I need to take a bathroom break. Take one too if you need it. Welcome back from the ads. Let's continue with the state-sanctioned murder. Because that's what it is. God, I shouldn't have said that. That's got me in a bad mood because I'm thinking about other things that have happened today already. Welcome in, folks. Tell the people that you care about that you love them and donate to mutual aid. That's not good. Yikes! I forgot to do the thing again. My music playlists love to just deliver the perfect song for the moment. At least with when it comes to my attitude and mood. Don't forget, folks, things are getting darker. It's harder to see the light coming in. And one thing you need to remember is you are not alone. I am with you in the dark. Don't forget that we are in this together. And although some of us might not agree, some of us might not be able to help each other for one reason or another, you're not going to be alone. Never entirely. There's always going to be someone who's dealing with the stuff that you are. And if nothing else, you can lean on each other in the dark. Stay warm. And know you're not alone. Oh, why did it have to be these little buggers? That'll do it. Yeah, that wasn't that bad for a wing. mission target. How many I got left? 3? Okay. I'll get an extra bounty. I'll do it. Give me something big. Python's okay. Hello. Hello, Celosaurus. Good to see you. Welcome into Fernox is bad at flying the Kestrel. I find myself actually wishing that the large cannon on top was actually on bottom, because it's so much better for this beam. I don't actually get as much on time with it being on top. Yeah, I am flying the physical aberration, yeah. I enjoy it. I like it a lot. I like the new gun. I'm really bad at fixed weapons, and this thing wobbles so much. I'm actually fighting like a proper challenge and 2 enemies at the same time. I actually have to slow down in order to control this thing right. Come on, come on. Shields break, shields break, shields break. Come on. There we go. Did I mention I'm bad at fixed weapons? I don't ever use fixed weapons, not even with freaking frag cannons, and I'm having to teach myself how to do it with these. Bastion Skyblade is actually a really good name. Can I just say that? I am gonna lose my shields if I'm not careful. Please die, please die, please die. I got tired of flying the Corsair. I really wanted it to be my new crate. Like, I really wanted it to be my new favorite multi-role ship. I miss the crate so much, but I can't fly without Super Cruise Assist anymore, or Super Cruise Overdrive anymore. And I found that the Cobra 5 is my new favorite multi-role ship. Hello, I haven't scanned you. Please hold still for the scan, thank you. That's okay. They'll come back. There we go. I had, like, right before they announced the Kestrel, I was flying the Cobra Mark V in combat zones, and I was really enjoying it. But I ended up making a Python Mark II, which I hate. I've always hated the Python's offset cockpit. It's been my least favorite thing. But I love it with frags. And so, but I'd gotten some practice flying small ships, which I'd never had before. And I am so glad I had done that before they announced this ship, because I would not be able to fly this ship if I had not gotten the practice with the Cobra. Yeah, I am playing keyboard and mouse. I don't know. I have a cheap flight stick. I just could not get into the right space to fly with it. I just couldn't get it down. I couldn't make myself do it. So I've ended up sticking with keyboard and mouse, and yeah, it's a fucking challenge to get this thing to respond the way I need it to with keyboard and mouse. I'm gonna do something stupid. Okay, shields are online. I can actually use my fucking pips now. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, you bastard? That works. I gotta stop hitting them. I gotta stop running into them. It's as bad for me as it is for them. My biggest problem with this thing right now is I haven't really broken into using... Oh, I can leave now. Good. I haven't broken into using the agile thrusters as effectively as I should yet, simply because I'm not in the habit of boosting a lot while I'm dogfighting, or I can't easily reach over to the directional buttons. And I think that is where having a flight stick for me would actually excel and improve my flight ability. Tell you what I'm not doing anytime soon: flying flight assist off. No, I mean, like, I have a HOTAS. It's just a really cheap Thrustmaster that's like wired together, so I can't properly mount it in any way. And so I just don't have a good desk setup where I can actually use it. Cause it's like disconnected. It's probably about like 3/4 of a foot, like what would that be? 8 inches apart, wire wise. I don't know what... I could get it out and look at it and figure out which one it is right now, but what that would require is that I have to move a few things and then use all of my strength to open a drawer that is stuck and will whine horribly if I open it. So we're not going to do that. What is a foot? Hello, America. Everything sucks, but at least we're not Imperials. Wait, is that... No, it's Imperial and metric, isn't it? We are Imperials. Fuck! That was a worthwhile gag. Can't say America's not Imperial, though. And I don't want to get into it deeper than that. I'm trying to... Faranox, you were trying to avoid the shitty topics that you woke up to this morning. Stop talking about them. Okay, we're going in to turn in a couple of missions, and then I might pick up some assassinations for the last half hour of the stream. I'm only streaming a couple of hours today just because it's been a good while between streams, and I need to kind of warm up to it again, but I'm going to try to start streaming first thing in the morning every day, because one, I want to stream more and I want to work more and I want to earn a living entertaining people, because it's pretty much the only job I can do. But we're going to start with just a few 2-hour streams so that I can immediately go and do chores and take care of my dog afterwards. So we've only got a little bit longer in the stream. I'm really thankful for those of you who tuned in. We're going to pick up a few assassinations that I can do in like half an hour to wrap it up. Anyway, I do really enjoy the Kestrel. It's going to be one of those things that I have to work hard towards to really get its worth out of it. I tell you right now, I have thought several times about putting some normal thrusters on this thing. And I just have to keep telling myself, don't do that. Because if you do that, you're giving up. You need to stick with it until you figure out how to make them work. Consistency is really fucking hard, especially when you're disabled and mentally ill, etc., etc., etc. So I'm just trying to make a commitment. Because at least if I start my day streaming and then only get like 1 or 2 chores around the house done, I can be satisfied with that. Recently, I've been trying to get my chores done first, and what that's turned into is being too mentally ill to do my chores and thus also not streaming. So I'm trying, and that's what matters. Yeah. Like, for those who don't know, I deal with, like, I am undiagnosed on all of these things. I am probably autistic ADHD. I definitely have severe depression and severe anxiety. All of those make consistency and what's the word I'm looking for? Executive function really fucking hard. And that all just makes everything stressful. So many things are stressful, and stress actively, like, kills me. I can't work a normal day job because I can't guarantee that with the way the world is and all the stressors that are in my life, adding to dealing with customers and employers and all that, I can't guarantee that I will be able to stand or speak if my stress levels are too high, and my phone anxiety is through the roof all the time, even without dealing with all that stuff. Motivation helps, but when everything's hitting its hardest and you've got 1 spoon to use to feed yourself, I don't know if you're familiar with spoon theory, motivation doesn't give you more spoons. You know, if I have this resource, we'll call it spoons, and I have maybe 5 on a good day. Okay, well, I gotta spend 1 going live, I gotta spend 1 or 2 more doing chores, I gotta spend another 1 on the dog, and maybe I'll get to spend 1 on brushing my teeth. That's all my spoons. And then on a worse day, I've got 4 spoons. So I don't brush my teeth, or I don't get any chores done. I have to walk the dog, so that's a spoon that I have to spend regardless, but maybe I don't stream because I don't have enough spoons to get everything else done. And some days I have 2 spoons, or some days I have 1 spoon. And it's like, motivation may be a nice little buff that can give me an extra spoon, but if I'm already at a spoon deficit, it doesn't do much. Right? So, like, that's what I deal with on a daily basis, and that's why over 13 years of streaming, practically, I started, y'all, when I started my channel, I started it on Justin TV, and they sent me an email saying, hey, we don't really want gaming content on this website, but we have created this other website called Twitch, where you are welcome to create your channel. I got affiliate like the month after they announced they enabled it, right? This is the shit. This is why I have so much trouble with consistency. Is this is the shit I've been dealing with, and in the past 12 years that my channel has existed, it's only gotten worse. And then yeah, if you overspend your spoons, if you even can, some people can't. But if you overextend yourself and you try to do something you don't have the spoons for, you're just borrowing spoons from the next day. It's rough. It's hard to do any of it. And like the past week with shifting weather patterns and just things being stressful, I am overdue for this periodontal treatment that I need, which is making my face do weird shit because my gums are basically a hotbed of infection, and are constantly battling infection. I have like 3 lymph nodes that have been swollen for 6 months because of how much infection there's in my mouth that I'm fighting constantly. And that has been taking spoons out, right? Like, it sucks. Yeah, and people don't realize that just being on social media, I'm a content creator. I've been a content creator for a while. Even just being on social media, not even being on the bad sites, is another hit to your spoons, right? It's just like there's so much to manage when you're not well, and people don't realize how hard it is. I am not paying attention to what I'm getting. Please tell me I didn't get one that I have to go scan a thing for. Okay, good. You know what? 4 pirates is probably enough for me to fill up the rest of the time of the stream, so let's just do that. Yeah. It's just like every day is the question of, am I gonna feel weird swelling in my mouth today? It's probably TMI to some extent, and I'm sorry if that's a little too much for anyone, but it's just like, that's another thing. Like, am I gonna spend a spoon just feeling awful? My body just gonna be like, I'm gonna use this spoon, but you're not gonna get anything out of it. Yeah. And that is one of those things, is like, either when you're in a deficit, either you shut off, like probably pretty much like I have for the past week, or you power through it and spend your spoons for the next day. Like, it's just a no-win. There is no winning way to do it. And so when you're like me and you're like some of the people that I interact with a lot, and you not only are dealing with all this shit, but you can't work a job, you need help, you need to ask people for help, you're spending 2 or 3 of those spoons every day going on social media and saying, hey, just a reminder, I'm literally dying and I need food. Can somebody throw me $5? And I don't mean that to sound mocking, but just to be, I don't know, comical. But that is a thing that is constant in the communities that I frequent, and it's just, shit's rough today, and I'm trying not to get into the thick meat of it because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want it to be on my mind, but I know that as soon as I'm done with streaming and as soon as I do some chores, it's gonna be in my mind. It's at the back of my mind, chewing on my spoons as I speak, basically. So instead we're going to kill some pirates. I need to turn signal sources back on. I need to not be flying weird. I didn't do what I wanted it to. There we go. Did I deactivate? Did it say deactivate? Is that what it was? Did I activate it and then deactivate it because I didn't think I'd activated it yet? So folks, with that said, you know, me and people like me, we've been on the internet for a while trying to just get survival funds every month, and like it's rough, and I'm trying to help out. And so if you have anything to spare and you're able to help out, or even just go on Blue Sky and share somebody's mutual aid need, please do so. But if you donate $30 or so, I'll let you name one of the facilities that I have yet to name in Elite from my colony bridge. Oh, poor Lauren. This is the biggest mistake you've made in your career. Just so you know. Just so you know. Oh, Lauren. Poor Lauren. Goodbye. I love it when they come after you and you don't have to chase them. Do I still have a mission in this system, or was that it? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You, God forbid, you push through. That's what it is. It's like I was saying, like you pull from the resources that you have, and then if you run out, you pull from tomorrow's resources, or you pull from your spoons, and then those fuel plasma shooting guns of hell. These things are fucking awesome. And the fuel use, this thing's got a size 4 fuel scoop or fuel tank, and it does not take much from them at all. I have not had to worry about this thing running out of fuel at all. What I was saying was, it's like, that's going back to spoon theory. You know, you push through and you run out of spoons. Either you take spoons from the next day, or you break into another one of your inner, like, resources, right? I've used up all my stones. Let me grab some wood and see if it works. Burn out your social battery after you've used up all your spoons. It sucks. So welcome in, folks. Like I said, you know, you're not alone in the dark. Shit's rough. We're here together. You know? Never gonna be a world where everyone can be all cuddly and grouped together all the time, you know. But for what it's worth, as long as you're not a shitty person, you're welcome here. Come on in, let's see if me spending a spoon to stream today helps you get an extra spoon. I hereby cast +1 spoons on everyone. Yeah, I'm not good at fixed weapons. I'm getting better because I'm forcing myself to use them with this ship. But I do love these plasma shock accelerators. They're fucking awesome. I would actually, like, having used these, I would actually be willing to unlock and try the shock cannons. Nice me is in recharge. You got mad me now. Yep. Emotions as a resource. You spent all of my nice. It's time to be mad. It's like, what flavor do you want? We're all out of nice. What flavor do you want now? Because you're not going to get the one you like. Like my dad's Papa Shieldwolf and I went out for ice cream the other night, and I got a scoop of mint chocolate chip, and asked for a scoop of Rocky Road, and they were out of Rocky Road, so I got German chocolate instead. And I'm like, this is nice, but it's not Rocky Road. Yeah. just the opportunity to relax, spend time with folks that understand what's happening, that helps. That's why streaming is a nice thing that I really want to succeed at, and also and so I'm working on prioritizing it more. You are, yeah, Mr. Mittens. Oh, Mr. Mittens. Oh, Mr. Mittens, I'm so sorry. Oh, Mr. Mittens. Oh, Mr. Mittens. Mr. Mittens, I'm so sorry. Your Zydrate subscription is up. Please forfeit your eyes. Thank you. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? Mostly harmless, brand new pilot, you piss off the wrong person, and a dangerous kestrel drops in behind you and just says, "I'm sorry." Shit. Poor guy. How many of these missions did I pick up? 4, so I have 2 more guys to hunt down. Let's see if they come after me before I get to them. Don't do piracy. How am I gonna feed my family? I don't know, like go buy a ton of gold and trade up? Like shit, man. I'm sorry you spent all your money on this ship, but like you could have bought a cheaper ship and gone and like buy a fucking Sidewinder and ship a couple of tons of gold. Like damn. That's the one that always gets me when a pirate scans you. It's like, ugh, how am I gonna feed my family tonight? Like, dude, how much does it cost to feed your family? Like 20 credits? That ship that you're flying in is worth like a year's worth of food, dude. Like, I don't know why you prefer piracy over bounty hunting or trading. But like, shit, man, if you're just looking to feed a family of 4, I don't know, sell one of your weapons and buy a cheaper ship. Like, that's one of those things you have to recognize is commanders in Elite are a privileged few, right? Like, we had the money to go to school for this shit. We're only commanders because we were able to pay for education and, like, licenses. I can't imagine what people have to do to actually, like, get the privilege and opportunities that a commander gets. Like we were able to safely, you know, learn how to do this shit in a in a region of space where we're safe to do so. Some of these people had to do God knows what even to get a ship. And then they run into one of us, privileged few, who got all these goodies, all these opportunities. You know, who's to say that a normal person can even get access to, like, a station mission board? Maybe you have to be a commander to get access to that privilege, right? So maybe that's why these people are like, I don't know, I got enough money for a Sidewinder. I'm going to go shoot at these commanders and see if I can get... All these commanders are rich. They got gold just sitting in their hole for nothing. I should be able to just get a little bit of that off of them any given day, right? No. No, I have plasma guns in my hold. I have your death in my cargo space. Cargo space? No, no, no. Hull reinforcements and guns. I'll catch up on chat in a minute after this guy's dead. Okay, what we got here? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like you're one in a billion. You're nobody. Nobody knows you. Nobody, except that you had the money to go to a fancy college and get certified to get all these cool ships and all these opportunities. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like, what other ways could you get access to these opportunities, you know? Maybe you have been working for the military your whole life, and now you know, been given the opportunity to go and get these certifications so that you can start freelancing, or, you know, one thing or another. But you still have these opportunities, and like, what made you able to get to the Pirates Federation Academy so that you could learn this stuff and get through? Who knows how many people drop out and don't make it through the academy? Like, we are the privileged few. Who's to say that anyone else in the galaxy, all these pirates that we're fighting, all the system authority that we deal with, even have the opportunities that we have to be freelance pilots, you know, do whatever the hell we want. I don't know. That's one of those little things that I have no reason to think about in this game, and there's no justification for bothering with it, but I do anyway. Like, every once in a while I'll think about that. It's just like, so why is this guy flying fucking Cobra complaining about how the fact that my empty cargo hold prevents him from feeding his family? What are the circumstances that put him in the situation of that? How much does he owe? Did he have to take out loans to get that ship? Maybe he's a criminal already, and so he couldn't go through the Pilots Academy. Maybe he had to work for a shady business. Maybe he had to get loans from that shady business. And maybe that's why piracy is the option that he has, right? Well, it's like anything else. Like, the reality in our real world is that crime is precipitated, mostly, vast majority, crime is precipitated by need. This guy's complaining about being able to feed his family. Why can't he feed his family? Maybe because he was a criminal, and can't get into the Pilots Academy. Why can't? Well, what does he do since he can't get in the Pilots Academy? Maybe he works for a shady company. Maybe he takes out some loans to get this ship. Maybe he doesn't have the opportunities to get the equipment and stuff that we have. Just doesn't even have the money. Maybe he already took out loans to get the ship at all. And maybe, you know, doing some cheap favors and some quick kill shots for this company that he took out loans for helps him pay off his loans. You know? What is the circumstance that led somebody to be in a situation where they have a decent ship but are having to go and do piracy? Right? That's where it all comes from, is like, why are they in this situation and why don't they have the opportunities that we have? Well, maybe because some circumstance in their life, either money or situational stuff or survival necessities, has put them in a situation where they couldn't get into or make it through the Pilots Academy to become a commander, and thus do not have the resources and privilege that we have. I'll tell you what, the exam is absolutely failable, and it's usually failable because the exam fucked up. And usually there's a problem with a drone that's too far out of the zone. The fucking combat zone for the combat portion of the test usually bugs out, and you can't go and kill the fucking drone that you're supposed to be fighting because it's too far out of the combat zone that you're not allowed to leave. But it's also, it's like he says, oh yeah, this exam is not failable. How many exams did you have to take to get to that point? How much time in simulators and such, in theory classes, and how much time did you have to spend to get to the final exam? Oh, this exam isn't failable. No one fails this exam. Did they fail the 5 previous exams? How many people flunked out? What's the workload of the Pilots Academy? How many people can't handle the stress of it? And then how many people flunk out, walk out of that academy, and then get a skeevy deal from some shady company? And then become pirates? It's all theory. It's all fun. It's all just fun little games to think about. Like, there's no reason to think about this. They're just NPCs in a video game. There is no lore to look at unless there's something about it in the Elite Dangerous tabletop role-playing game book. Like, we don't know what leads a commander up to that final exam. And then if you don't ever play Horizons and you start on Odyssey, you start at a ground port, dropped off by a taxi, and then you have to get in your ship and take the flight exam. So I don't know. I have some sympathy for, like, mostly harmless pirates. You're probably right. I don't know. It's not a big deal. It's not something that we have to think deep about. But I will say that, in my opinion, if I were to roleplay it, if I were to think about these things and, like, roleplay a character in this universe, commanders are a privileged group. And there's a lot of people who don't get that privilege, 100%. We're not the 1% in the universe, obviously. That's Li Yongru. But, you know, that's Li Yongru, and that's Sirius Corporation, and that's, you know. That's one thing, is like, so like isn't the tutorial guy like an ex-Imperial? Like he is raised in Imperial space, which is why he has an accent, and he talks about that. But it's like, I don't know, there's good reasons to dislike the Imperials and the Federation. Like, maybe he doesn't like the fact that slavery exists in the Empire. I don't know. I don't want to get into another deep conversation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you folks for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. My 2 hours for the day is up. I will hopefully be back for at least a couple more. Let me see if I've got a good raid target. Probably drop in on Sabathius if I can't find anyone better. That's not what I wanted to do. Thank you for making me click the wrong thing. I don't know. I would expect the feds and... Jesus Christ. Just do what I'm trying to do here. I would expect the feds and the Imperials to hate each other just because of propaganda. If nothing else. Like shit. Plenty of reason to just not. Plenty of reason for people in this universe to hate each other. And there's plenty of real world proof of that. I'm going to raid someone new. I'm going to go ahead and throw my raid at Astro Train, because I've seen them around, but I haven't watched them before. I don't know what their pronouns are, which is why I'm using they, them. So it is what it is. Thank you again, folks, for... what am I doing? Is it slash raid? Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me and starting these conversations that have to unfortunately be brief because I just am out of time for the day. Go give some of that energy to Astro. I'll hang out and probably raid and run there. And hey, by the way, if you don't already have it or you know somebody who would like it, Elite Dangerous is on sale, by the way. I think still. Let me check that before I leave. But yeah, Ashes Shear, thank you. Yeah, Elite Dangerous is still on sale. Grab that $10 deluxe edition or send it to a friend who wants it because it's a good game. Thank you guys for tuning in. Give Ash some good vibes energy. Let's spread that spoon buff. I mean, I'm gonna raid in with I cast +1 spoons. I think that's gonna be my raid message, so feel free to join me in that. Thank you.
Worst critics is themselves.